Warning: this video is intended for audiences who are 13 or older. If you are not 13 or older, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online.
All right, hey, so in terms of me still not watching the Boonboomger movie, makes it really perspective how I don't know who the fuck Princess Nicola. Also, it's the first time I figured out this character's name. I didn't know that was her name. Right? I was like, okay, sure, yeah, all right, well, whatever. She's from whatever planet she's from and everything. So yeah, so I was like, so I would rather actually include like the film subplot in that much, the elements of the film. Usually try to keep it disconnected. Like the most they do is like, hey, here's that fucking Megazord from the movie. Here's that special edition Megazord from that movie. You know, which but I don't think they released a special edition Megazord with this movie, because they used to do that a lot back in the days, you know, right? Because they were like what was it, Engine Dai Shogun was a tied into the Megazord from that movie, right? Ghost Sager had like that weird purple Megazord, whatever the fuck, right? I think Pata Ranger Lupin Ranger had like Jackpot Striker or the fuck, right? I realize they don't do that. Did they not do tie-in movie Megazord? And what was the last tie-in movie Megazord? Was it did Ryu Soldier had a tie-in movie Megazord? Right? Hey man. Since I'm off, I'm just gonna quickly movie Megazord. Man, this is boy. Man, look up the word movie. Megazord does not fucking help. Fuck that. Fucking this. Let's see. I don't. Fucking god. Please, I just need to know what the fuck the movie. Fuck. Was it called Ghost Say Wonder? I think. Ghost Say Wonder. Let me look that shit up. Can I find a movie exclusive Megazord? Is there a category for movie exclusive? Okay, there we go. Mecha Robot debuted in movies. All right, let's see. What the fuck was the last one? Let's see. Yeah. It looks like yep. According to this, Ryu Soldier was the last one that debuted in that had a movie makers. It was the blue uh it was the blue version of the red. Oh yeah, this thing looks fucking cool. I forgot how cool this shit looks. Yeah, this thing looks sick as fuck. Yeah, I forgot about that. Man, what's the fucking Cerberus fucking one? A movie Megazord? I did not know that either. Huh. Interesting. Well, I guess that's good to know, I guess. So, right. So, anyway, hey, it's Bakuage Sentai Boonboomger episode 45. It is enemies of the earth. Taya is out here doing open heart surgery. If you think about it, right, he's just doing like surgery on Bunderes. Now that he's just straight up dead, right? Like we gotta make it pretty clear that Bunderes is fucking is fucking dead. Right at this point. So he's just he was like so if you think about it, he's just operating on Bunderes like his open internal organs. Like it's just his internal organs are just spilling out, right as he's trying to do surgery. It's like, hey, hey, I'm not a doctor. I don't do surgery, so I'm not sure if this is safe. This environment is also very unsanitized as well. Yeah, right. So I just want to point that out as well. Like, yeah, this does not look like a prop. I understand he's a robot, but like, I don't think this is sanitized. You don't know what bacteria could get into like this fucking open chest robot, right? But yeah, Wild Spinner, he won. He went. And I like how they also wrote Taya out of this episode. I mean Taya's in it, but like they edited him out of the opening as well, right? Because he doesn't have his power, which I don't think that's how it works. They essentially have multiple of these fucking morphers laying around, right? So also this episode only Chashiro. I mean, that's so sorry. Only Homura, only Homura transforms, right? Only Sakito transforms. So I was like, all right. I would just my row fighting this, edit out all the Rangers in the opening at this one. Like only Sakito transforms, and then yeah. Then it turns out that hey, look guys, Hesea was just playing a prank on us the entire time, bro. They didn't know our Earth. They thought that Earth people liked getting abused, and getting harassed. This is they thought that Earth people like dying. It turns out, they thought that you guys don't like having free. They thought that you actually paid $7,000 to pay for an ambulance ride, right? That's what they thought. It turns out no. Oh, yeah. It turns out they were just joking. They're just a bunch of jokers, right? They. But yeah, SAs are gaslighting Earth like, hey, we're doing a good job. I don't know how Shariba is still employed, right? I feel like she should have had her some clearance revoked or something. She's been fired because it's clear that she's like a liability, right? Because she goes around talking about how much she wants to fuck the robots and everything. She's like, hey, you should probably no longer work in this department, Right? So I don't know how she still has access to this to like being able to like go in and out of like the base. I feel like they like one of the first things they should have was they needed to revoke her access when Chasuro and Megan, I don't remember Mimi. I think that's the name of the blonde hair girl. I don't really care. I don't really know. She's really a minor character to the point where she's not relevant enough to the show. Right, so I'm just gonna call her Megan. I'll probably gonna call her a different thing next episode by this point, honestly. you know. But yeah, she's like, so I don't know how she says. You should just get her access. Hey, yeah, Death's Race comes back, right? Cool, sure. He gets like a little mass upgrade, whatever. It's something they made at the last minute for him, sure. Yeah, Taya tries to do, I guess it's like the equivalent of doing an electric shock, right? Of doing like those little electric shock resuscitate Bunderes, I think. I think that's what he's doing. I'm not exactly sure what he's trying to do at this point, but yeah, yeah. So yeah, Ty cannot bring back Bunderes back to life. It turns out he does not know how to operate on an alien life form. It turns out, yeah, right. It's like, oh man, this alien life form way more complex than I thought. Right? I thought him being a machine was good enough, but it turns out it's way more complex by the end of it. It'd been real funny if underneath Bunderes it was just like actual internal human, like actual organic parts and not mechanical wiring, right? I think that'd been real fucking funny, and they showed out the inside of him, but no, he's still a robot, so yeah, whatever, right? I don't know, I just think it's real funny, so yeah. So don't worry. Yeah, so yeah, everyone's pretty fucking depressed, like, oh man, it's fucking over. So it's up to Sakito to save the day, right? Like, it's only him. It's only him to save the day now, in this situation, right? As the rest of Earth gets gaslit by Death Race and everything, right? Also, there's just like this weird bit when they do like a Taya's backstory, right? Where he I guess his neighbor, like his neighbor's kid, right? He was here like child abuse or something. Was he was saying child abuse on the other side, which was real funny. Like, oh man, that's fucking insane. You just heard the child abuse happening next door to him. I was like, oh, well, what a weird little background thing to add to his character at this moment. Right? I don't know how any of this. Like, yeah, I've known this for a long time. I just think it's really weird, right? How they just add this background, this weird backstory element. But yeah, Deathwake is going around gaslighting people like, hey, you guys are being Boonboomgers are bad, right? Don't worry, Sakito is here to save the day. Our three Hessalian trios, right? Finds out the truth, right? Right? Finds out the truth that he caused Mad Rex to die. It was all his fault, right? So anyway, they beat the shit out of this race, right? They beat the shit out of I'm sorry, they along with Sakito the three beats the shit out of Death Race and everything. And then we get like a Star Wars bit, right? With the Princess Nicola, which again, from the Boonboomger, I have some Nazi, which I should really get to at some point, right? And watch. So I don't know. This might be relevant. She's gathering a resistance. She's like, oh yeah, she's building up the resistance. Here are the plan. This is how you defeat Wild Spinner. You gotta shoot in this 1x1 port, on him for him to explode or everything. So I'm not sure if this is like a recording or she's actually saying this. And she's like, this is like a real live type, whatever. Like she kept this message in like this necklace. Once again, I don't know anything about the Boonboomger movie. I still not fucking watch it. I don't know when I'll watch it. I guess I legit have to watch it at some point, you know. But whatever. It turns out that the key to defeating it turns out the power all along, right, has always been disco. Only disco can save the earth. And by the end of this, yeah, so there's like some magic disco ball or whatever. I don't know if this is relevant to the Boonboomger movie, right? Or is this like some weird thing? But I don't know. I just think that it's funny that hey, look, the only way to save Bunderes is with the power of disco, right? But yeah, that's this movie. I'm sorry, that's this movie. That's this episode. It's really uh really just more of a character focus episode. Like this, there's a lot of action that goes on. If you think about it, outside like the Sakito fight, it's really dramatic this episode. Also, I think it's real funny during the ending. I don't know if this happened with the last episode, but they put the fucking floating ball over Chashiro's dance sequence, but they don't do it. They only do it for like the first half, and then I thought they were gonna do it for like the rest of the fucking dance. But no, we see him. So okay, I was like, okay, they already walked back on their own stupid little bit. So okay, it's kind of worthless. I thought they were gonna do that for like the entire ending, right? But no, they did it. It's only for like the first 10 seconds of this end dance. So it's kind of already useless. Their bit that they're trying to do, if fucking does not work. And then we learned this hey, don't play behind a car if the car does not have like a camera or something in front of it, because you'll die. You'll get run over and hit, right? But yeah, that's this week's episode. It's I think it's probably a better episode, if you think about it, right? This is more of a character focus. Like, hey, even though right, because we learn more about Taya and Bundora's like earlier interaction, right? Once again, by the way, I started to think that the BBG, DDG, whatever the fuck this race is not like the central focus of this show, and it's just more like a plot contrivance, if anything, right? It absolutely means nothing to the show, right? I don't think we're actually gonna get this big race we were promised at any point, right? Right. All right. Yeah. That's this week's episode. Okay. Thanks. Bye.